Hey guys, constantly here with an attack strategy video on Gohobo. Basically, this attack is OP at the moment, and you see it a lot, or you see variations of this attack a lot in Clan Wars, especially the higher level Clan Wars. So I'm gonna kind of break it down for you guys. I'm gonna go over a few key points as far as what bases you want to look for, what's the spell comp that you need. And then how many hogs, funneling for the bowlers, things like that. Kind of just to make sure this attack goes smoothly for you. So let's break down what Stone Gohobo is. So this is just a typical army comp. It varies as far as spells, the base, how many hogs, what funnel troops you need, but the core things don't change, and that's why the name won't change. So Stoned Gohobo is Stoned Go, which is the 3 golems, Ho, which is the hogs, and the Bow, which is the bowlers. Obviously, depending on how deep you want to get with your kill squad, how much you're going to get from your kill squad is going to vary on how many hogs you're going to bring, what spells you're going to bring, and what you're going to use your spells on. So with this attack, it really depends on the base, but a lot of the times you do get far enough in the base for 1 jump, but a lot of time if you're coming all the way from the opposite side of the queen, a lot of the time it's a good thing to bring 2 jumps. And that way your golems and your bowlers and your king and your queen, they keep moving through the base, and they keep really just destroying it, especially with those bowlers up in the core. As far as spells go, you really don't need spells for your hogs. If you do bring 2 heals, generally you want to save 1 heal for the hogs, and then you're going to use actually 3 spells, 5 including the poisons, for the kill squad. If you bring 2 jumps, I tend to use every single one of my spells on the kill squad, and then just of the sheer fact of them pushing all the way through the base, you really don't need any heals for your hogs anyway, just because the golems are tanking, the bowlers are ripping everything apart, the queen's up in the middle, she's normally getting tanked for by the golems as well, and depending on what your heroes are, she's moving through quickly as well too. She won't get stuck on too many buildings. And also the king runs out front and tanks generally a lot of the time. Which is good to hold back on them before you drop all your golems, but I'll get to that in a minute. So let's look at a base from our last war, and let's see how our guy hit it. Alrighty guys, so this is the base that we hit. Shout out to Ricky Bobby for the wonderful 3-star. He came at this with a double jump Stone Gohobo, and he's going to come in at 3. Pardon the drawing, this is just a sketch, but I kind of want to show you just the basics on how he kind of went about doing this attack. So he's going to start his first golem up here on the cannon. And remember guys, it is 7 tiles for your golems to reroute to an outside defense, so that's probably a good thing to remember, especially in base building and whatnot. And then he drops his second golem on the mortar right here. Starts getting some funnel troops down, some wizards, right on these buildings around here. And then he's going to wall break in right there, kind of on the corner there. And then he is going to drop his bowlers and heroes, and he is going to get those going through right there. After that, he drops his jumps right here and right here, getting them staying, going through the base and kind of getting them to the queen, getting a ton of value for him. Just look how much of the base is opened up when you drop those jumps where he did. It literally opens up the entire base, and those bowlers in the core are just going to destroy everything. And those golems will literally tank for 90% of the buildings around here. So he's going to rage up right when he kind of gets in there, right into the core, right when he starts getting around those expos and whatnot. And then he's going to heal once his bowlers start hitting bombs and damage starts coming to him. You want to make sure that those bowlers don't go down, because I mean it won't ruin your raid, but it'll definitely make sure it's a smash if the bowlers stay up. One, they help with cleanup, and two, it's really just good to keep them going through and keep them up. So he heals about right there in the core. And then he starts his hog deployment. And this is important. I know most people are aware you don't want a one-finger drop or two-finger drop. You want to place it surgically. So what he does, he kind of just sprinkles in hogs on the defenses as it goes. So he starts right here. And then he keeps them funneling around. He's going counterclockwise on these defenses. I believe that's how it looks. And his hogs are moving around that way. And at the end of the raid, he actually has a ton of hogs up. And they rip through the base. He didn't need any heals for them. I believe he had like 10 hogs or 10 hogs plus up. And also at the beginning of the raid, we get 99% more than any clan, I feel like. So he just placed some archers on these builders' huts, and there's one up in the north as well. But this was actually a fresh hit, by the way. So he definitely brought some heat coming at the beginning of this war. Alright, so now we will actually see the attack and see how he executed. Alrighty guys, so this is Ricky Bobby going in. I have it paused because I want to go into a little more depth about how you want to get the bowlers in and the troop comp that he has and the spell comp. So obviously he's bringing the double jump like we talked about, the rage, the heal, the 2 poisons, and 3 golems, bowlers, 17 hogs, 8 wizards, 3 archers for those builder huts, which can be a problem, and then 4 wall breakers and 1 minion. So he's going to break in right around here like we showed. He's going to get that funnel set, wall break in on the corner, and on the corner it can be a little tricky, but as long as you get a good funnel down, he's actually going to come right at this flat side on the mortar, rather than just hitting on the corner. If you hit directly on the corner, you run the chance of your bowlers just walking on the outside of the base rather than stepping up and stepping in. So basically the buildings he needs to get rid of are the army camp, or the army barracks up top, the gold mine up top, the mortar, the builder hut, and you kind of want to get the army camp just to make sure that they don't walk. But see, like the builder hut, you wouldn't have to worry about if you're doing, say, like a Valk attack, because they would go inside the base to hit it, rather than a bowler attack because they would stay outside of the base when they went to hit it, and they kind of have like the same AI as, say, a wizard. So we'll just hop right into this. We'll hit play. He's going to drop his archers first, so it's going to take a second for everything to get going. And he drops that archer right into a mortar, which probably wasn't smart. And then he's going to start his golems. He probably could have dropped that golem a little more north, but I think he wanted to make sure it walked in and didn't stay beating on a wall. Test wall breaker, always good. Got his funnel down. He didn't get the builder hut, which gets nervous right now, but that wizard's going to step up and take it out. See the bowler's starting to walk down. If he didn't, they might have walked outside of the wizard tower rather than inside. Gets everything going in. He's actually pretty late on this king. I think it was planned. He wanted to make sure that baby drag didn't rip apart that king, and he had a wide enough funnel to make sure it stayed in. And he wants to get it to the queen. Essentially, it's always good to have your king up and ready to deal with the queen. He drops that heal on the core like we talked about, keeping those bowlers full health. The king is starting to take damage from the queen. He's going to pop that ability, take out the enemy archer queen. And look how much of the base is already destroyed. Then he's going to start with those hogs up here on the top and start going counterclockwise. That queen's actually going to help up, or actually meet up with the hogs and help take out the last of the defenses. She's going to hit a double bomb set as well. And then she's going to pop the ability and take out a wizard tower. Look how many hogs he has up. Literally only loses hogs to spring traps, it looks like. He's got the bowler still beating on stuff in the core, taking out some of those storages. He gets a good split right here on one hog going down to that builder hut that he got his archer taken out on. But look at that hog group right there. So many hogs up, and he didn't have any spells for them. That just shows you the power of keeping your kill squad up for the entire raid. Generally, if you heal and keep everything healed up in the core, that queen won't go down either, which is really important. And most of our clan members, as far as Town Hall 9s go, have a 30 archer queen and 30-30. Ricky Bobby is actually new and really, really talented. So we've let him stay in Dark Avengers with the heroes he has, and he is on a farming mission right now. So shout out to Ricky Bobby. Thanks for the attack, bro. Good stuff. So glad you're in the clan, and can't wait to see your future attacks. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap it up for this video. I will bring you some more attack strategy content in the future. I'll probably get another one in tonight, a variation of this attack. I'll probably do like a go bolo or a go bolalo. But I know bowlers just at this point in time are the meta. There's no question about it. So I will start bringing out some awesome attacks that we do in Dark Avengers. Alrighty guys, see you next time.